In today's video, I am going to cook Nigerian dish called wheat the Nigerian way using my own recipe with Egusi soup using Fenugreek leaf. Hello viewers, Eclecticsam aka Megastar. If you are new to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button. If you find value in this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, comment on this video. Extravaganza. Once again, my audience, welcome to another edition of Chef Cooking Things. As we all know, Chef Cooking Things is a chef from Nigeria that can cook any type of food as far as the recipe of that food is being provided. In today's video, as I mentioned earlier, I am going to cook a Nigerian dish called a wheat in Nigerian standard. I'm going to use Egusi soup, and I'll cook the Egusi soup with fenugreek leaf. Without wasting much time, I want to go straight forward to the recipe. As we all know, ingredients are part of recipe. My recipe is not always hard. If you want to cook Egusi soup, the first thing you will do when you on your gas cooker or whatever you are using to cook, you put your oil on the pot. By then you might already slice your onions. Allow it to fry to some time. When you find out that it's okay, don't allow the onions to burn. As I mentioned in my previous video, I don't like too much frying of food because it's not good to the health. When the onions start frying, mix your egusi, which is already grinded, with a little amount of water. Make sure that you stir it thoroughly. After stirring it, you turn it into the already frying oil with onions. You continue to stir till you discover that the egusi is getting fried, but not deep frying. Then you add your tomatoes, which is already sliced. You add your green pepper. You add your garlic. You add your crayfish. You add your blended ginger. You add your Maggi, your salt, your dry pepper, and the rest all together. Then you continue to stir. When all these things mix together and you are okay with the level, the way it's done, the next thing you will do is to empty the sauce which you got from your boiling chicken or beef into the pot. Allow it to boil, continue boiling. Then when you discover it's getting thicker, by then the egusi is done already. Then you add your leaf, whatever leaf you are using, whether ugu leaf, green vegetable leaves. But in today's video, in my location here, neither ugu nor green vegetable leaves available here. So I'm going to use a native leaf from India called minty, an English name called fenugreek. I'm going to use it today instead of spinach or ugu leaf. Then your wheat is not that too hard. Just boil your water. When the water is very hot, the water might have boiled up to 100 degrees centigrade. Then you fetch your wheat powder. Already your stirrer is ready. As you are pouring, you are stirring quickly. Don't allow it to cake. You keep on stirring as you are pouring. Then when the powder which you are pouring into the pot is enough, you continue to stir it. Continue to stir it. Make sure that you stir thoroughly so that it will not form bubbles inside. You continue to stir it until it becomes smooth. Then allow it like 10 to 15 minutes thereabout. I think our wheat by then is ready. So let me explain the ingredients I have here with me, one after the other. This is sliced onions leaves. I'm going to use it today. I want the soup to be rich enough. This is Maggi Star Nigeria pot. I'm going to use it for seasoning today. This is my egusi, already ground. I'm going to use red oil to cook the egusi soup. And see, this is my oil, and kernel oil. Very important for eyes. You are using this to cook to make your eye to be sharp. You have a very good sight. This is my grand crayfish. This is my sliced onions, white onions. I'm going to use both white and red onions. This is my chopped garlic. It's already chopped. These red onions I'm going to use for cooking today. This is table salt. This is bladed ginger. This chicken, I'm going to use chicken and motor, which is goat meat. This is chicken, already boiled. This is already boiled goat meat. You can call it motok. This fenugreek leaf is very rich, and it's good with people that have diabetes. Also, it prevents the risk of heart attack. It's very good for salad. I'm going to use it for my soup today. It's a very wonderful leaf. You can try it. The Indian name is minty. Then the English name is fenugreek. Very nice vegetable. This already sliced green pepper. This dry grounded powdered chili. This sliced tomatoes. Because a British soup go well with tomatoes, so I'm going to use a lot of tomatoes for today cooking. Now, tomato is very important to the eyes. When you consume a lot of tomatoes, it's going to make your vision to be very sharp, and you are going to have a very good sight. My pot is on fire already and it's hot. Any moment from now, I'm going to pour the oil into the pot with the onions. Yes. Onions now. The white onions. The red onions will be added later. When I'm adding tomatoes, green pepper, ginger, garlic with the other ingredients, I'm going to add the red onions as well. But these onions, I will use it to fry the egusi. Cover it. Yes, my onions is frying now inside the oil. It's the right time now to mix the egusi with water and add into. As you can see, I'm mixing the egusi now. All you just add a little water, not much. Then you mix it together thoroughly to form a paste before adding into the oil and fry. As you can see, mixing the egusi. Okay, it's time now to add it into the already fried oil with onions. As you can see, adding the egusi now. As I add the egusi, I'll make sure that I mix it with the oil. Turn it very well to mix, to blend with the oil, then continue to fry. There's no particular timing for this. It depends on your conscience. You will be timing it using your IQ. When you sense that the egusi is fried enough but not deep frying, then you now add the remaining ingredients. So my egusi now is frying inside the oil now. This is the right time to add my tomatoes now. Green pepper, red onions, ginger and garlic. As I continue to stir. Yes, because the egusi now is fried now. As I said earlier, I don't want to allow it to fry too much. Adding my tomatoes now into. While I continue to stir, so my green pepper, blended ginger is in now. The garlic. While I keep on stirring it, mix together. All those condiments need to mix together. Yes, the red onions. When I add the sauce from the boiling chicken and goat meat, that's when I'll add my Maggi, salt and the ground dry pepper. I already add ginger, green pepper into the soup already. So for the pepper not to be much, I want to add water, and when I taste it, then I will be ascertain the quantity of dry ground pepper I'm going to add into it, so that the pepper will not be much. Add the sauce from the boiling chicken and goat meat while I continue to stir. Now all is added. It's a high time to add my dry ground chili, Maggi and salt. This is not a big pot. 5 to 6 cubes of Maggi star is okay. Maggi star. Let me hold on and taste it first. Feel the aroma started coming out. Add salt into it. Can I add my dry ground chili? Not much, because ginger and green pepper is already inside. So just add a little to spice it up. It's okay. While I stir, and I'll cover it. I'll allow it to boil like 5 minutes before adding the onions leaves, so that it can be able to done. Adding the onions leaves now. Now is the right time to add the vegetables into it. As I said earlier, the vegetable I'm using today is fenugreek leaves. It is called minti in Hindi language. Stirring it. Just cover it halfway. I don't want the leaf to turn thoroughly. Just a little greener part of it. I want it to continue to reflect. So I will cover it halfway while it's boiling. Then in the next 3 or 5 minutes, I will be adding my already cooked chicken and goat meat. I'm now adding the goat meat and the chicken into the soup now. This already cooked chicken. This goat meat, call it mutton. By the pot is smaller. Next time, I'll be very cautious whether the soup should be less in the pot or I'll use bigger pot. I'm going to cover it for 5 or 10 minutes, thereabout. The soup is ready. For the wheat, all you need to do is to boil water. Allow the water to boil up to 100 degrees centigrade. As you are pouring the powder of the wheat, you are stirring it with the stirrer continuously and quickly so that it will not form balls and cake. But before then, you need to add little oil into it. The oil makes it to be smooth and also breaks any powder that is going to form the balls into it. So, I'm already boiling the water now. I'm going to add a little groundnut oil into it before I'll start pouring the wheat powder, then stirring it consistently for perfect result. I'm adding the oil now. This is the wheat powder. The pot is rather too big, and also when I'm stirring it, I will need some grip, so I'm using my leg to support the pot so that I can have a perfect stir. Now this is the time to pour the powder now. So I'm pouring, I'm stirring quickly. Okay, start turning it quickly now to avoid balls inside. Yes, our wheat is ready to serve now. As you can see, steaming and hot. This is sweet with egusi soup using fenugreek leaves, goat meat and chicken. Cooking today is finally ready. Wheat with egusi soup using fenugreek leaf, chicken and goat meat. As you can see, the food. Come and join me. Delicious. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please share with family and friends. Keep on watching this channel. I'm doing this video purposely for you guys. Please, if there's any type of food you want me to cook, please don't hesitate to drop a comment in the comment section for me. It's very important because the comment, the more you drop, the more I will ascertain if I'm growing in the channel. I love you guys. Please, I depend on you guys to have 1,000 subscribers. Share this video and keep on watching. Subscribe. Thank you so much. One love. Extravaganza.